taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
But before we obviously get up here, we definitely got some reviews that we want to do first. And
wait, let's get this. Yeah, that's what I want to get into. Like,
oh yeah. So the first one.
Rebel Ridge, nigga. I'm sorry to cut you off. Rebel Ridge, nigga. Let's get into that.
Oh, nigga, I was about to say that's what we were going to do, man. So yeah, obviously, if you're familiar with our movie format, we got our four questions. What we do. So yeah, Rebel Ridge, man, is currently the number one movie on Netflix. Like I said, Netflix has definitely come up in the last few years with their original content, stuff like that. And for the most part, we do fuck with it. And Rebel Ridge was one of the ones where if you saw the trailer, like, okay, we're thinking we're about to get some Will Smith type shit, like, and it's like, okay, this is gonna be dope. So,
we thought we was gonna get the equalizer, we got the neutralizer.
Facts. So LB, man. So number one, first question: what was the best thing about Rebel Ridge to you?
The actors. And the acting.
Yeah.
And for an action thriller movie, that's kind of saying a lot and a little. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't watch this movie to be blown away by the acting. No. Yeah. But I was left with that being the only thing that really blew me away was the acting and the actors. That was Don Johnson in there as the head cop, right?
Yeah. I mean, he looks
from Miami Vice back in the day.
Yeah, he looks old too, mad old.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask. I was like, damn, he's looking old. Like, yeah, I remember, like, nigga, you talking about a fucking show you saw as a kid, nigga. Like, I would hope the nigga from Miami Vice is old now, right? Like, yeah. So I had to just like, okay, but he killed his role. The new guy, Scarface, the Scar-looking nigga played his role. The little white lawyer, she did her thing. Like, all the roles, everybody's acting was good. The cinematography was good. You kind of knew you was out, like, in the back country, some shitty area where it's asshole racist cops. And the initial concept of the film was simple, and before it got convoluted and crazy in the second half.
Sure.
But yeah, the best thing about this movie is the acting and the actors. That was really done well. An authentic vibe. You could feel when that brother was getting pissed off. And you could feel when them cops was being almighty. I reckon we don't take too kindly to your kind around these parts. Like, you was getting all them types of vibes. But yeah, the acting is basically the best thing about this movie. Cinematography is next. It was filmed good. But yeah, that's about it for me on the good parts.
Now, the worst part of the movie.
The lack of fucking action.
Yeah. Honestly, a movie. A movie that's like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like, I'm sorry, like, I get it. If you're trying to do it to a point where you're trying to build up to a crescendo, try like a finale, but like honestly, movies like that, like this movie doesn't break new ground. There have been plenty of movies of this nature. I mean, obviously, Rambo's probably the most famous version of this, and Rambo went ape shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and it wasn't. And remember, Rambo Part 1. He went ape shit, but it wasn't like in Part 2 and 3 when he just like. The Rambo that niggas really remember with the blue. I'm sorry, blue.
The red.
The red. Yeah. I know Bloods around the world would have been like, motherfucker, really? With the red bandana. And he, like, no, before he got to that, you had Rambo going ape shit in some little bullshit ass town with these fuck ass cops.
Yeah.
You thought you was going to get the same thing with this. And they did a big bait and switch. The fucking, it starts off great. The first 30 minutes is perfect. But it never really picks up action-wise, pace-wise. And instead, it kind of turns into a goddamn Batman detective type of movie. The white chick ends up not being a sidekick, but his partner now.
Yeah.
They're trying to dig up evidence. This is now you're finding conspiracies and Honestly, I can't even remember why the whole reason they had to try to rush and get the cousin to prison. I can't even remember what was the whole reason for that shit. Like a lot of shit, it just you get out of the movie because they trying to explain shit. It's just too much for a simple ass concept of like, yo, I'm passing through this backwoods ass town, and these cops is on some bullshit.
Right.
Once it left that, the movie started tanking, and people gonna be like, yo, you can't have no black guy killing a bunch of cops in this era right now. Okay, I get that. He didn't have to kill a bunch of cops. Only one or two really deserved any type of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he could have went ham and beat the shit out of a lot of more of them.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
they nerfed this nigga. Dude was so like he handled those cops with the utmost tender care. And that's what I didn't really like about it. It's like if you gonna sell me a movie about a guy terrorizing some niggas who fucked with him, show me some terrorizing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I mean, it's like even The Rock with it when he made the Walking Tall remake. Even that movie went harder than this. Like,
Walking Tall was actually a good ass fucking movie.
It was like that shit was hard, bro. Like,
and you keep shit simple. That's what niggas don't understand. Is like keep it simple. Like, is it like when an anime try to introduce time machines and shit? Like, bro, we started off with just two niggas training to be the best boxer in the world. Why are these niggas on the 5th season and you got time traveling? Like, bro, like same thing with this movie. Like, y'all went from like, okay, yo, my cousin, he did a little misdemeanor with marijuana. You know, they try to lock him up. They try to get him to prison. That's some crazy shit. Let me try to get him loose, get him out of that. Mm-hmm. Then y'all started turning it like, okay, you got other fucking inmates this happened to, and then you got files and like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, y'all got this shit too complicated.
Right.
And the movie was too fucking long. Movie ain't had to be no goddamn over 2 hours. This was a 90-minute movie at best. See, now the pacing and the lack of action wouldn't look as bad if the movie was 90 minutes.
Right. If it had more action, simply just more action, more like real action, then it could have accounted. It could have accounted for. I mean, I could sit through a 2-hour, but when only like maybe less than 20 minutes of it is action, then I have a problem with that.
Yeah, I felt like this was the whole Birth of a Nation all over again.
Ugh.
Where they have the action at the last 15 minutes of the movie, but they sold you on this whole revolution and badassery, and come to find out they don't even tell the fucking story correctly. They miss out major key parts. Like, if you're gonna do that, like, just leave it alone. Like, but it goes back to what I also said. Hollywood struggles to make a fucking non-gay black person who's a sex symbol character. They struggle to make him a badass in these movies. Mm-hmm. If they make him badass or somewhat, they're like, okay, hold on, you gotta give him some sidekick. Now, they don't give him no fine ass white girl, no Pog, nobody pilot approved. Y'all get like the most homely looking, run of the mill, like, they say, alright, she's gonna be your sidekick, bro. She can't fight or do anything, but y'all gonna work as a team to figure out the movie. Like,
facts.
Like, just like, y'all need to watch some old Wesley Snipes movies, some goddamn what's his name? Apollo, what's his Action Weathers. Jackson, Carl Weathers, something, because y'all missing up even some The Rock. Like, y'all just fucking up with these movies, bro. Like, this was a simple alley-oop, simple layup, and y'all just ruined this shit.
Now, from all what we just discussed, man, would you recommend it?
Fuck no. I would not recommend this shit. Like, I feel like I wasted my time.
In the score?
It's about a 6. It's more like a 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
But the acting is top notch. It's quality.
It is.
The cinematography, you know what I mean. Everything kind of hits, but the action. But that's the thing. Like when you advertise something as an action movie, and if it lacks action, then that's a bigger fault than anything else.
Absolutely.
I could take bad acting in an action movie. Like what's that one movie? I know I recommended it to you. You was like, damn, like really? This is 6. That it was a Sylvester Stallone. It was some superhero movie.
What the hell was the name of that shit again? Let me.
Because I fucked with it. I was like, yo, this is like this was like a 7 or an 8. Then you was like, nah, man, the acting, it's more like a 6. But when I look at it, like,
I expected more from my acting, from my action. It was Samaritan, yeah.
Samaritan's better than this shit.
Yeah, it is.
That had more action than this movie.
Yeah, and they're actually making a Samaritan too, by the way, just very random.
Oh, word? Okay, that's good. I fucked with Samaritan the first one, so a Samaritan 2 is dope to get. Okay, cool, but
they're also making a cliffhanger too. Damn, he has a lot of movies. He's a little bit too.
Wait, what? Cliffhanger 2? Really?
Yeah. I don't know. This dude is a little bit too old to be doing some of these movies anymore. Like Samaritan 2 is up his eye, but Stallone needs to.
I can see Samaritan 2, but bro, Cliffhanger 2, nigga, like really, like
yeah.
I haven't seen Cliffhanger. Like I rewatched it like in the 2000s, but nigga, like
that shit was violent as fuck.
Cliffhanger goes hard. I loved it. Like.
Yeah,
it's just one of those I didn't think I'd see again. Like I remember my pops was making some damn cooked some black tip shark. It was vibing that day, but nigga, Cliffhanger 2, what the fuck is next? Goddamn, y'all gonna make a True Lies 2? But fuck that Rebel Ridge, bro. Like I can't. I wouldn't recommend that to nobody. My apologies for recommending that to you. It just the trailer it looked so fucking awesome that I was just like, yo, all right, I'll take a chance on this. But fuck. We
all fall victim to a bait. I mean, it's not the first movie that we got that we said with a bait and switch on it. It's not gonna be the last either. Yeah, like my score was like a 5 because I was expecting more from it too. Like I was just like, yeah, like I like my violence in my movies. Like if you're gonna call yourself an R-rated movie, you damn sure better have some violence in that shit.
Thank you. Can't do this whole half step. I done seen this nigga. This nigga took out more bullets from a gun than I could ever remember in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I turn around, this nigga is damn emptying a gun. Like nigga, empty the gun on them fucking crackers, bitch. You keep damn taking the bullets out the gun. Like nigga, you do that shit again. Like I needed to see him pistol with one of them fucking cops.
Yo, facts.
Like, dude, think about it. The most a nigga got away with in this film was a nigga got his arm broken.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me at all. Like, nah,
doesn't work for me at all. They terrorize this man this whole movie, and the worst the worst one of a cop get is a goddamn broken arm.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I had to I had to watch Terrifier after them shits, and yeah, that's the horror movie y'all need to be on. Terrifier 3 that's gonna be coming out soon. So yeah, shout out to the Kali for even put me on to that shit. But yeah, Rebel Ridge, like if some of you niggas bigging up this movie, fuck you. Y'all these niggas who be like, yo, support black businesses, and then you go into the black business, everybody's rude. Damn, you got crumbs on the counter, it's nasty, and niggas be like, support black business.
And food trash.
Food trash. Niggas wait 20 minutes before they recognize you walked in there. Like, dude, no. That it's those type of niggas who hype up this movie to support all black businesses. They're the niggas who love this movie. And I'm like, no, fuck this movie, Rebel Ridge.
Yeah, no. Straight up
fuck that goddamn movie. I wasted 2 fucking hours.
Mm-hmm.
That stupid shit.
No.
You any old way.
But